Hi everyone, it's Mary here. So I've completed my week 28 and I wanted to share it with you. A couple of things that I would like to let you guys know is I tried to do a blue theme. So a lot of my papers and my background are the light blue. I've also tried to use a lot of the 6x6 paper packs that I purchased. Their stacks there. And I like the 6x6 paper packs because they have a lot of summery colors. Like I saw this and I thought of the kites and I thought that's perfect for this week because you know, it's summertime, and what more says summer than flying a kite in the sunshine. So also used again more of my glitter washi tape that I got. I think this is from American Craft. I've never used the silver one, so I incorporated it in my title and the background border here of this large photo that I printed out. I used a lot again of the puffy alpha stickers that I got at the dollar store. And oh, Miss Soft Brown, hi, how are you? Thank you so much for the tip. She told me that she uses her Martha Stewart Alpha Punch for her project life. And I don't have the Alpha Punch, but I do have the third large stamp there is my numerical Martha Stewart punch. And so she sort of reminded me that I had that, and I was like, oh yeah, I can use it there. So I did that. I ended up using the wrong number. I put 23 instead of 22. So while I was pulling it off, the paper got a little damaged. And so I just used some blue ink to try to blend it. It's not bad. I'm too lazy to redo it. So that's how it's staying. Okay, so let's just go through the week. First of all, I took a picture of my morning coffee. So I put morning Java, and this is those wood veneer alphas that I got, and I stained it in the Tim Holtz Distress Ink. Is it Faded Jeans? I think it's Faded Jeans. Let me just double check. Yep, Faded Jeans. So it turned out to be really, really dark. It almost looks black, but it's really a blue, a dark, dark blue. And then some smash tape, washi tape, and it says Fab, and then it has a heart and an arrow. So that's the shot of my morning coffee, and this mug is from Disneyland. My daughter purchased it for me 2 years ago, I think, when she went with her dance school on a trip. And then Tuesday, my family and I, we went to the States to do some grocery shopping. And we always have a tradition that when we go to the States, we always go for a meal at a Mexican restaurant, because the Mexican restaurants here in Canada, well, we haven't found one that we think is as good as the ones in the States. So I just took a photo of us having our meal, and I did I guess my daughter calls it a selfie, where you take your picture of yourself. But I tried to make sure that all four of us were in the shot, and it was very difficult, you know, doing it one hand and trying to press a button. But I did it, so that's that. More of that wood lettering. And then this here was just little mini letters that I had in my stash, and it was from a seasonal pack that had like spring, summer, winter, fall things, and then it also had teeny tiny letters, so I used that. This also was from the seasonal pack, and every week I do this, where I have this little tag that has all the days of the week, and I write down what's happening, and then I always stick a little sticker on there. So it says Fun in the Sun, and I thought that was great for this week because that's what we did. My daughter and I were goofing around, and I took some like fashion shots of her. So that was that. And then this week my son went to a camp. It was called Head Start, and basically what it is it preps the boys for high school life at their school. So he had a great week again. He's been having a fantastic month. Apart from doing a lot of the schooling prep work to get them prepared for high school, they also in the afternoon get to do activities. So like one week they went bowling, and then not one week, but one day they went bowling, and then the other day they went on a fishing derby. They also played dodgeball, and they also had like a pizza day, and I forget the other one. But my son, he's been just having a great time. On the fishing derby, he was one of the 2 boys who ended up catching a fish. The rest of the boys didn't catch one, but he caught one, so that was kind of neat. And then on dodgeball, his team won, so they got like purple shorts that they won. So he had a fantastic camp, and it was funny because when I registered him, he didn't even want to go. He's like, "Oh, I don't want to go to that camp," but his friends went, and he had a fantastic time. So he was so happy he went. Some more of those Pinterest printables that I got, and this one says any day, because it's just any day that I always have a coffee, so I just did that. And more arrows from the Becky Higgins core kit that I have. Another one of my Michael stamps that I've never used, and so I used it here. Only thing with this is because it's so dark, you can't really see a lot of the writing that I stamped over, but that's okay. You can still read it. You can get the gist of it, so that's fine. Another one of those printables that I got from Pinterest. This here was that Fancy Pants paper pack that I showed haul, and I loved it because it's sort of to do with school, so I love these glasses. So I added that tag, and then this was in my stash, and it says "You're amazing." I just put a little gem on there. So that's that. And then on Thursday, my husband, my daughter, and I went to eat at a Chinese restaurant. And so I've written in text there about that we went for lunch. And then I used those foam alpha stickers that I've shown you before, and more of that wood lettering. And this here I stained with black soot, the Tim Holtz Distress ink. So I love that stuff. And then Friday, my son, my daughter, and my husband went to the football game. And I saw these at a donut shop, so I got 3 of them. And when my husband came home, he saw it, so he was being goofy. And I got another printable tag, and it says "Laugh Out Loud." So I journaled about that. And this here is a stamp that I colored in with my Copics, and it's also from Michaels. And then this is just their tickets, and I just put it together to make it look sort of neat. And then on Saturday, my daughter went for a sleepover at her friend's, and so we just took some more shots because I'm trying to get more. I'm trying to get better with my picture taking with my fancy camera, so I just put all 3 of the same photos in here. But and then she used her bag that she got from in Las Vegas for the first time. So that's that. And I also took a picture of this was on my daughter's friend's Facebook. I'm going to try to turn it around here for you. And sorry. Oh my goodness. So this photo I actually printed out on a matte sheet, and it didn't turn out too bad. But it says Sweet 16 because it was actually one of her best friend's birthday party, and the dad rented a limo and everything else, and they went for dinner. She goes to an all-girls school, so but I put Sweet 16 because all of them are 16. So, and I love the photo, and I love the background of the buildings and that. The driver of the limousine. Took the photo of them, and they had a great time. They had other photos, but I didn't do a collage this time. I just took this one because I really like this photo. So I have that. And then on Sunday, let me just turn this around again. Oh my goodness. Sunday, I just finished up my week 28 project life. So I sort of did a collage, and then I used the Sentiment thicker alphas that I have in a paper pack, and I put little brackets to sort of as a hug, and it says love my life. And so that is week 28. Let me just try to put this back up. Ooh. And let me just show you a couple of new items that I used with that week. So I used this stamp for there, and that's my Michael stamp. The ones for $1.50. I think they're $1 in the States, but here in Canada they're $1.50. And I used this purse one for that, and the spoon and fork and knife one for that one. What else did I use? I used, I don't know, this here, my glitter washi for this here, and right over here, you know, just my wood veneer letters that I've showed you before. But oh, I forgot one other thing. Behind here, I also have a schedule of my son's high school year, and he's been waiting for it and waiting for it because they all are excited to find out whose class they're in and whose homeroom. So I just added it as a document here to remember, and I just didn't want to show it because, you know, it has the school and all that stuff in it, and it's my kids, so I sort of want to try to keep it private. But yeah, so that is week 28.